is it setting up?
Oh no, it says meeting live on Facebook. So
we're ready to go. I'm sorry. We were amazing.
It's so funny. I always have like startled when we start.
We look a little different this week. I know that if you joined us last week, we were in full costume, but this week we're doing a whole new project. We are the team from simplymadelocal.com. We are an online handmade crafting marketplace that sells all things that are unique and handmade. But on Thursdays, we come to you live here on Facebook with a different fun and trending craft. So I'll introduce ourselves. I'm Abby.
Ryan.
Taylor.
Carrie.
And we are the fun four ladies from Simply Made Local. And we are so excited to be here this evening. We've had a very long week, and we look forward to Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here every week, because we are just four girls that love to get together. We love to craft, and we love to show you what we're working on. So tonight you'll be able to see us do a project, as you will hear every Thursday night, a different project where we kind of just break it down. We put our own final touches on the project, and we're really unique because you get to see a project done 4 different ways, all in one video. So that's what makes us a little special. So we thank you for joining us. I'm really excited to announce what we're doing, but first we are going to let some people join in with us. We do send out our supply list every Monday night, or Monday, on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow along with us at Simply Made Local. And there you'll be able to find what project we're doing on Thursday and that supply list. So a lot of people like to gather those supplies and craft along with us. So if that is you, we do want to hear from you. Please let us know where you're crafting from. If you're a crafter, if you enjoy doing different projects, please let us know what you enjoy doing. Also, let us know where you're crafting from. We love to know where all of our viewers are tuning in from. As well, if you're a maker, please let us know what you make, and feel free to put a link to your shop right there in the comments section. We love to support other crafters. So I'm gonna let some people join us. Ryan, do you want to share with everyone what we're doing and what they need?
So I don't know, you can maybe see one in the background, and I've got another one here. We are doing Disney princess or Disney inspired no carve pumpkins tonight. So we're painting some pumpkins in all kinds of fun Disney ways because we really miss Disneyland.
Oh my gosh.
Florida
So much.
We're Disney fans here at Simply Made Local, especially because we live in Southern California. We're so close. We're such big fans.
I know, and you saw last week I did Disney ears. I'm just on a whole Disney theme the last couple of weeks.
You are.
So we're just so excited to be here tonight to be able to do this. We've been looking forward to this night for some time. We just want to share with you, well, first of all, we love painting. I know I love painting. I know Taylor loves painting. I'm really good at painting.
I'm just mixing paint.
But I'm enjoying it also.
So we're just so excited to do this and to share this with you. We hope to inspire you to paint your own Disney themed pumpkin. And I just think the kids, well, really everybody, because we're all really kids at heart, but everybody really enjoys to see these different pumpkins.
I think I told my mom I was making a Little Mermaid pumpkin, and she was like bananas, because even my mom is hands down Little Mermaid lover since day one that movie came out.
Oh, I love it.
That's always been a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what pumpkin are you doing, Ryan, and what supplies are you using?
Okay, so I couldn't decide because I love both of these movies so much. So I'm actually going to do 2, but the basic supplies are the same. I think the basic supplies for all of us are the same. So you've got your choice of a no carve pump. I've got this old foam one that I got at Michael's a couple years ago. It's just been plain. I use it for Thanksgiving, but I decided to hijack it for this. And then I've got a regular old $2 pumpkin I got at Aldi or something like that.
Nice.
Then you've got whatever color paint you're going to be doing, paintbrushes. I'm also using pom-poms and glitter, and Taylor's got some cool, like, what are those things you're using to?
Oh, I'm just using scrapbook paper
Oh, cool.
or cardstock.
Nice.
This is just a $5 kit or book from Walmart, and I just pulled out the paper and I'm making rings because I'm doing Maleficent, and so she has the horns, and so I am in the middle of making her
That's so
horns,
cool.
essentially. So I'm just in the middle of doing that.
Okay, so I'm doing Up, the movie Up. So I'm gonna have the little house down here and maybe some clouds and some pom-poms to put on mine. And then back there, Ariel's getting her glitter tail going. And I also gonna have some seashells that I'm painting and glittering. And then Abby is doing Monsters Inc. So she's gonna have Sully and Mike Wazowski.
Yes, we're gonna do 2 pumpkins this evening too. I'm not sure that I'll be able to finish both pumpkins, but you will be able to see a finished project. I do believe we are running these this weekend. So be sure to check that out over the weekend. We will be running our final projects. You can catch those on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest and Twitter at Simply Made Local, along with other inspired crafts. So definitely check out our page. Our Instagram page is just filled with so many Halloween decor ideas, which is just so fun, as well as we brought back some of our favorite blog articles from last year. So
We had some good ones.
Check out some of our favorites on the blog. We have a really fun one going this weekend, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. I know that we've got some party ideas, some Halloween party ideas, and we just put out some baked treats. So if you want to get inspired on things to make for your party, we do have a lot of baked ideas from some of the most talented bakers out there, and they share their recipe. So support them by checking out their websites and their blogs as well, and following them on social media would really help them continue to put out really great projects. So okay, I think we are all set. We've got everybody on now. I think everybody is ready, so let's get started.
I didn't ask Carrie. I forgot to ask you before. Carrie, what are you doing?
I am doing Moana.
Oh,
princesses.
The fun red paint here. I'm trying to get the color right. We're gonna kind of just go with what I got here. I've got
exciting.
That's all you can
several
do.
different colors of red and copper and all kinds of things mixed up here. So hopefully this will be close enough. And
I'm excited to see how that one turns out.
I'm excited to see you because, your flowers have been on point lately. So
yes, I'm going to attempt a plumeria tonight. So we'll see how that works. I've worn many a plumeria in my hair before, so hopefully I can get it right here.
Hi, Robin. Thanks for joining in with us. I know you guys watch us often, so thank you for supporting Simply Made Local. So we are, Lauren actually is one of our fellow vendors on social media. She really helps support us, so we want to support her. If you are a business owner and you're looking for really great business merchandise that you want to put your own logo, you put your own spin on products, you can check her out, Promo Merch Now on Instagram, as well as their website, promomerchnow.com. They just have the best prices and they're very talented, quick delivery. You can't go wrong with them. So be sure to check them out and follow them on social media as well.
Some cute stuff.
Guys, hello. We've got an announcement from Simply Made Local. We opened up the Simply Made Local shop this week. So please, if you haven't been on there this week, please go and check that out at simplymadelocal.com. We worked and collaborated with a very talented graphic artist, My Max Designs on Instagram. That's where you can find her. Just so talented. She took all of our ideas and made them into reality. She was so easy to work with. We had quick return, and we just couldn't be happier. So we put out quite a few products. We've got shirts, we've got extra large craft bag totes. If you're looking for the perfect gift to give to a crafter this Christmas, I'm telling you, it's this extra large craft tote bag. I mean,
Yes.
did you guys see that?
It is so cool.
It is
Amazing.
It's so awesome. And I'm super excited to get this because Ryan and Taylor, they just inspire me for this product because they're always on the go with their felts and their yarn and their scissors and all sorts of equipment. And these are just the perfect bags. So you can put a lot of stuff in there. Or if you're just a crafty person and you want to just have a really pretty design, we've got 4 different designs that are just so fun, and I cannot wait. We've already put our orders in. We're getting our merchandise, and we're super excited. We're going to be putting those at the Pinners Conference, which Simply Made Local is being featured at this year's Pinners Conference in Utah, November
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Oh my gosh, where was my brain? So I don't even know where I would be without these girls. They are my they keep my head on straight. So we are going to be in Utah. Simply Made Local is hitting the road, and we're being featured at this conference where we're going to just be talking with a lot of different vendors and a lot of different people, really getting Simply Made Local's name out there and just talking about our vendors on the website and all of their amazing products. And we're putting their products in front of the eyes of so many different customers that are just looking for an alternative way to purchase handmade products. So very excited to do that. By purchasing any products in the Simply Made Local shop, all of those proceeds are going toward advertising at this event so that we can just have a further reach, and we're just able to give out things and spread the Simply Made Local name. So we thank you for going on and purchasing those products. We've got great shirts, we've got men's fit, women's fit, we've got tank tops, we've got craft bags and utensil bags and really cute round crossbody satchels. I'm really excited about that one. So thank you for taking a look. That's all. Okay, back onto this project. So I'll
you guys.
So right now I'm just painting my pumpkin green.
Oh, I love that color.
Oh, it's so bright. That is my 𝒂𝒑𝒊𝒏.
I'm just going to give this a full coverage. I already have one coat. I'm working on the second coat to really give it that bright Mike Wazowski green, and then I'll get started on his eye feature. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, well,
I'm just gonna continue painting my enormous pumpkin here.
Carrie got probably the largest pumpkin ever. But I think it's gonna turn out really cute.
My whole self. Here we go. Oh, so much pumpkin.
Hi, Anita. Thanks for joining us. We've got quite a few people coming on. If you're just now joining us, we are making Disney-inspired Halloween pumpkins, painted pumpkins. So we've got Monsters Inc. over here. We've got Up and Little Mermaid with Ryan. We've got Moana with Carrie and Maleficent with Taylor.
so I already put 2 coats because I knew like my painting was going to take a little bit longer. So I already put 2 coats. And for this one, I used this apple barrel blue cotton matte. And I'm probably going to put some like swirls of clouds down here at the bottom once it's all done. And so now I'm just kind of sketching out the house to see how I want to paint it. For my Little Mermaid in the back, I took some painter's tape and just marked off down low where like her tail would be. And I painted it a solid color, like dark green. And then just while it was still wet, cover that whole section with glitter. And I did that a long time ago because it really, really needs to dry before I can peel off that painter's tape and start painting the top half. So while that's drying, that's why I'm stenciling out my house.
Like
Taylor?
it.
I am still painting.
Yeah, so a little secret. Me and Carrie got our pumpkins from Costco. They are jumbo pumpkins.
It is
Great
definitely a Costco pumpkin.
But jumbo, yes.
Okay, so my pumpkin is not a real pumpkin. My pumpkin is a craft pumpkin. Actually, technically, this is not even a craft pumpkin. This is a decorative pumpkin that I got from Walmart in the clearance section. So little tip or trick, this only cost me $4. And I spray painted it black for this project. So it's kind of like a craft pumpkin. It's like that, you know, I don't know, foam kind of feeling. It had like a really decorative stem on it. But for this project, I'm going to be putting on the 2 maleficent horns. So I didn't want that in the middle. So I just took a saw and sawed that off to a little nub. So you know it's a pumpkin, but anyways, took that off. Next, what I'm working on right now is, like I said, the horns for Maleficent. And I am taking pieces of my scrapbook paper and I'm just making rings. And I'm fitting them into the next piece and I'm shaping them. And I'm just taking glue and doing them like this. And then it's kind of ribbed like her actual horns are. So once I'm done with that, I will be adhering this to the top of my pumpkin on each side. And then I will be doing, actually painting her face on the front. And I actually went and got some of the glow in the dark paint from Folk Arts. So I got the green, the purple, and the red that are all glow in the dark, because when I put this out, I want to kind of actually be able to see the dimensions and the different colors in her face, but I want to be able to see it glow in the dark. So
That's really
that is what I
cool.
am working on. Yeah, I'm excited. So I think it's going to look pretty cool once I'm all finished. This is one of mine and my husband's favorite Disney movies. So I'm excited to have this one done. We love Disney and we have like Disney passes. That's like one of our favorite things to do, him and I. And so this whole thing has been kind of, you know, obviously crappy like it has for everybody else. And so I actually, when we had talked about doing a Disney inspired pumpkin, I had asked him, okay, what do you know, I need help. What do you think? What do you think we should do? And so him and I had decided on this one. So this one is for him and I, since we can't go to Disneyland and haven't been able to, because especially this time of year, him and I love Halloween, and that's like our favorite holiday. So
this will definitely be my first holiday season, both Halloween and Christmas, that I did not spend.
I know.
at Disneyland.
Us too. Very sad. So this kind of it's a nice way to
bring it home. I like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
I like that, Taylor. Okay, so I got the second, I have the second coat now on my pumpkin. I'm going to now let it dry a little bit. I do have a fan on there. So the other part that I didn't talk about is that I have some felt pieces here. The green will be for obviously Mike and the blue is for Sully. So this is going to be, the blue will be for Sully's horns. And the green is going to be for Mike's horns, but then I'm also going to do like some feet on the bottom. I thought kind of coming out of the pumpkin because he has big floppy feet. So
That's
while
awesome.
the pumpkin is drying here, I'm going to cut out my pieces for the horns and the feet.
Still painting.
Okay, I kind of started with mine,
We're
and
almost
now
there.
I'm just taking a paint marker and outlining it so then I can start applying the paint.
So this
And
is turning out to look like Mars a little bit.
You what?
Are
It
you
looks
using
like Mars.
It kind of looks like Mars, yeah. It's gonna turn into Moana, don't worry. Or
Are
at
you
least
using
Moana's design.
Carrie, what else are you putting on your pumpkin?
So I've got some leftover burlap from when we did the deco wreaths. So I'm gonna put that kind of around it. I'm going to wrap, I think I'm gonna wrap the stem with some of this rope, since it's you know, Moana's a bit nautical, so
Yeah, for
put that
sure.
on there. And then I've got some seashells to kind of line on the little burlap skirt that will be going on here. And then I am also making a plumeria felt flower to go up here with the stem. So
I love the felt flowering that's going on.
I like it. I figured out plumeria. I think I figured out plumeria anyway. I'm pretty excited because I lived in Hawaii for a little bit and plumeria is one of my favorite things. So I'm excited to try and make one.
The plumeria trees in Hawaii are like nothing else on the planet. They're so amazing. That was always like one of my favorite things to paint in watercolor class. Like,
yeah, they're beautiful flowers. So I thought about doing hibiscus, but plumeria is my favorite. So I
oh yeah, they smell so much better than hibiscus.
Smells so good. Like I miss Hawaii now. I always miss Hawaii. This is nothing new. This is why I love Moana so much. Moana makes me cry every single time I watch it, and I've seen it about 1,000
times. Always gets me too because I was super, super close to my grandmother's.
Yes, that too. Yeah.
Like it's important for me to talk about. Like I just want to start crying because
I know.
Totally relate.
Yeah, that movie is just like hits me in many, many places. So that's my inspiration here behind my giant Mars-like planet, which I don't think this lighting is doing justice, but it's actually turning out pretty cool. If I can, it's really hard to move. This is like the heaviest pumpkin ever. So I'm just gonna have to get up and paint around it, I think, to make sure I've got it here well. Oh my goodness.
All right, so I got some mic ears going on.
Cute. I love Monsters Inc. too. I saw that in the theater when I was like in my 20s. That's how much I love that. It's so cute.
It's one of those
myself now, but
it's one of those movies that my nephew wants to watch over and over and over and over again, and I'm not mad about it, you know. And
no.
So it's there's some that I don't want to watch over and over and over again, but when he suggests that one, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, my 11-year-old daughter just got Sully onesie because she loves that movie so much still.
Yeah.
I was telling the girls earlier today that I really wanted to do like a Disney villain, something, very evil type pumpkin. But then I thought of my son and how much he just enjoys looking at pumpkins, and I thought that I should do something that he would just get a kick out of every single time he came home and he walked through that front door. So that's why I went.
Yeah, you did good, Mom of the Year.
Mine's quite the Moana fan, probably about as much as I am, if not more. So this is a dual pumpkin. We both are gonna love it. So. Perfect. And it is very red now. My giant pumpkin is red, so I'm gonna work on some other stuff here while this dries a little bit.
All right, so next we got to make Mike's feet. And so you're gonna look like Kermit the Frog's feet almost. That's what it makes me think of. So pretty much I'm just gonna do some webbed like triangle feet. I'm gonna first stencil it out and then I'm gonna cut it. Feel free to go online and print out a stencil to help you, or use some carbon paper where you could trace something else out. I'm just gonna freehand it here and see how it goes.
Well, that's a good idea, the carbon paper.
Yeah, I love carbon paper.
It's so old school, but it's effective.
It is. It works really well. And then I printed out a little template for my plumeria leaves. If you can see them, they've got a little split here. I'm basically going to just kind of fold this over so it creates a little depth to the flower. It's hard to see, like really white. So, but hopefully it will turn out pretty good here. And then I'm going to paint the inside a little bit yellow so that it has that kind of plumeria look on the inside of the petal.
Oh, good idea.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna work on that now.
I'm just coloring away over here in my little house.
I know this pumpkin's gonna take a minute to dry, so I might as well get the rest of this prepped.
I am cheating a little bit and using these furniture repair markers from the Dollar Tree. They're fantastic.
I love those things. If there is one thing that I can recommend to you all, I go to the Dollar Tree all the time for craft supplies, but those things are a lifesaver when it comes to crafts. And especially if you're doing things like touching things up with paint, those things are incredible. I mean, you're going to get just a really nice, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you know, with like when a Sharpie dries, sometimes it dries like off colored, like almost purpley colored. You don't get that from the, from those furniture markers.
No, not at all. And it was just, I knew it was going to dry a lot faster than like if I
they dry so nice
on with paint. So, I mean, I will do some other parts, but this is just easier for some of these parts.
Yeah, they dry really nice. So
those,
you can't beat it for $1.
Normally here we do purchase all of our supplies from the Dollar Tree, so we really like to be very frugal with how much we spend on our crafts. And Dollar Tree just has a really good quality supplies, like Taylor was just saying. So if you're looking to do that, you can still do that here. They do have some of the smaller foam pumpkins that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and you can paint right over. So you can purchase one foam pumpkin. They're not going to be the larger size, but you know, they're a good medium size. And then that way you could probably paint a whole cast of a movie, which is really fun. You could do Snow White and all of her dwarfs.
Oh, that'd be super fun. That's a great idea.
Yeah. And then they do have some really good acrylic paint at the Dollar Tree, as well as the paintbrushes, and
looks like this.
You can find felt sheets there. So if not, you can use construction paper if you need it, but you can get all of these supplies from the Dollar Tree. So if you're looking to do that, you can do that with the kids. I think that painting these pumpkins are a great alternative to carving. They're a lot less mess. Some kids don't like sensory wise to touch the insides of pumpkins. So this is a great,
some adults don't either.
And if you purchase the foam pumpkins, you can bring them out the next year as well. And if you're having like, because a lot of people are doing different things this year for Halloween, some kids aren't going trick-or-treating and some are doing intimate parties at home with just a couple kids and their best friends. This is a really fun project that you can do at a Halloween party, where you can purchase those items from the Dollar Tree, have a kid craft table, and let them all decorate their own pumpkins with paint. It's really good.
That would be fun.
Halloween is just looking so different this year. I just really can't gauge what everybody is kind of doing. So gotta roll.
I'm gonna still take Ava trick-or-treating. I mean, she's around all the kids in our neighborhood anyway. And I just got her a face mask that coordinated to her costume so she can stay safe.
I love it. That's wonderful. Yes, we are definitely still going trick-or-treating here. So
and you're probably coming there too.
Yes.
Like tradition to trick or treat in Abby's neighborhood. So
we just have so much fun. My neighbors are great.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so my pumpkin is just about dry. It seems to only be wet in the exact area that I would draw his eyeball in. So I'm going to give it just one more minute. Maybe I'll try to thin it out a little bit here. Oh, that helped. Because I had a lot of paint in that one section. So once
this one is taking time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is this drawing. I might leave the rest so I can show how I'm gonna add the balloons.
Okay, so these petals,
what?
they kind of look like eggs more than plumeria, so I'm hoping these go together well. We'll just see. It'll be fine.
Carbon paper. I didn't know they still made that. Yes, Esther, they do still make carbon paper, and we actually use it quite often here. We just did some tutorials recently. What did we use those on, Carrie?
I used it on the book stack.
Yes. Our Simply Made Local stack books.
Yeah, the first time we used it was when we did our first live with the
paint and sip.
Yeah. And that's where I got the idea. So I ordered some off of Amazon because I thought that would be fantastic for my daughter too. She loves painting. So that way we can have some carbon paper.
Easy way to do those transfers, especially if you don't have a Cricut. So we do have the Cricut machine, but sometimes it's just easier just to bust that out and just pre-paint and trace your own sign. So that's a lot of fun.
I know, I like it.
And Esther, if you ever want to check out any of those tutorials, go on over to simplymadelocal.com. There's a little button at the top right that says blog, or if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to find our blog. And it is just filled with such wonderful articles. I invite you to go check that out. Once a month, we bring a vendor article out that just goes over, we pick a theme every month and we just scour the internet. All of social media, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We look for the best makers that we can find that go with that theme. And we just bring you the best handmade products that we can find. And these are makers that are just taking it to the next level. They're really pushing the envelope on new techniques and doing a new version or a new way of doing, you know, something that's already been brought to you. So we try to really uplift those creative makers, and we just try to really promote them on our website. So last month we what was your article last month, Carrie?
Was it fashion?
Wasn't it fashion?
Fall fashion, yes. Favorite
it's a blur anymore.
Article of the year. We put out fall fashion, and this year, you know, is just so different. It looks a lot different. So we just rolled with those punches, and we found the makers that are just doing different things. So fringe obviously is a huge hit this year. So if that's something you want to take a look at, take a look at that article. We have some really interesting makers on there. We found a felt hat maker that is just phenomenal. And also a maker that just makes the best comfy tees that just super fashionable, but
those are so cute.
It's kind of retro prints. I liked her a lot.
So just a lot of really fun stuff on there, as well as some tutorials. And then you can find a lot of our tutorials on our YouTube channel at Simply Made Local on youtube.com. Please, if you do head over to YouTube, like our videos, please give us a subscribe, hit that subscribe button, because it just really helps to support us and what we're doing. We absolutely love our jobs here at Simply Made Local. We love what we're doing. We are makers that support other makers, and by supporting us through engaging with us on those social media platforms really helps us to continue our mission of really just connecting and collaborating with other makers in our creative community, and us all just kind of propelling ahead, especially during this pandemic. It's been a tough year for a lot of small businesses, but really had to get creative. Thank goodness we were already creative to begin with, and a lot of different things. You know, I think this year was a year that really pushed a lot of small businesses just to think outside the box. So we've done that. We're continuing to be strong. And that is one of the shirts that we put out in our Simply Shop this week. It is My Business is Stronger Than 2020. And we couldn't be more proud to rep this shirt, especially at the Pinners Conference, because you know what? It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears this year for myself. And I know my team. We've worked very, very hard to be able to bring you the amazing content that Simply Made Local does every day. So thank you for supporting us so that we can turn around and support so many other creatives. So really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you guys.
Okay, I think I'm ready to paint Mike's eye. So I'm gonna get started on that.
I'm just getting paint all over myself, so that's what we're doing tonight.
Well, I actually wound up using all paint markers from the Dollar Tree to get my little house done. So
cute.
Turned out really good.
Girl.
I might add some more yellow back in after those are dry. But now what I'm going to do is I have this baker's twine pieces in different colors, and I'm just going to glue them down like they're coming out of the chimney. And then I'm going to get started all up here and just cover this in some pom-poms. So
Cute.
that's what I'll be doing.
I'm so glad that you did the up pumpkin, because that was my other one that I was like, ooh.
I know, you know,
Somebody
you guys
better
want
do
me
up.
to be colorful and fun, and I just, yeah, I was like, oh, I love that movie so much.
Too. It's like heartbreaking, but it's so good.
I can't watch it.
No,
I know it's so hard because I love
love
my
it
husband
so
so much.
I know. Like, ooh.
I
But
refuse to
still
watch
a
it.
fantastic
You guys,
movie.
like, I just can't. I just can't.
Too many
See the opening scene and watch
You
the
guys
rest.
know it's too many feelings.
Okay, so like me, I always look for other things in the craft room to kind of help me out with tracing. I found this really cool vase right now on the whim. I'm going to use that to trace Mike's eye. So
That's a good idea.
I am changing my leaves into not pinch fit bottom leaves. I'm just gonna kind of, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. Okay, Plumeria is kind of working. This is my first time ever attempting a Plumeria, so.
Carrie, I
hopefully
don't believe you.
it is. Eh?
Okay, if anybody has ever watched her live, how many times does Carrie say, "This is the first time I've ever done this. I don't know what I'm doing." And then all of a sudden, she whips out the most gorgeous thing we've ever seen. So don't believe her.
Oh, you are too kind. It's not bad, right? It works.
Gorgeous.
Awesome, Carrie. Let me see, Carrie.
Case in point.
It is far from perfect, but it'll work for sure. Yay! All right, Plumerias are not the hardest one I've ever made, so that's fun.
No,
This thing is
I
so
would
fun.
recommend spending your time doing the horns when you have some off time, everyone.
Are they time consuming?
A little bit, but I mean, I don't mind sitting here and doing this. I just kind of wish that I had pre-done them so that I could have painted with you guys on the live. That's all.
Aha. Yeah, so sometimes we do not finish, but we hope that we're able to inspire you. And then we kind of explain how to do it, and then you'll be able to see that finished product over the weekend. Yeah. And if you ever have any questions on how we do finish the project, if we're not able to do it here live, because we're only with you for about an hour, feel free to reach out to us. We are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at support@simplymadevocal.com. I don't advise emailing at 2 a.m. May or may not get a response right away. But we are here. as well as direct messaging us on Facebook or Instagram. We are available.
If it is 2 a.m. on a Saturday, you'll probably get me because I'm trying, or Friday night, it's probably me on support trying to finish this project.
Exactly. Oh, I keep burning my fingers. This glue is hot. All right, I'm gonna do this rope since the rest of my pumpkin is drying, and I don't know that I'm gonna get to the skirt before we're done, but you'll see it Saturday. Sometimes I forget how hot glue guns are.
My friend.
I do recommend, and actually Ryan showed me these. I don't even have them with me. Oh, maybe I do actually.
Oh, the little gloves.
These little guys. These are amazing. So these are from, excuse mine are all covered in paint at the moment, but these are from the dollar store. They come in packs of 3. They're amazing. So if you know you're going to be doing something that is with hot glue, and I use these a lot when I do my felting because I know that I'm going to be with my hot glue a ton. These will save your fingers, especially if you're messy with your hot glue like I am, because I am extremely messy with my hot glue.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm just using the end of my paintbrush to push it down, so I stop burning my fingertips off.
Oh yeah, you'll get very creative when it comes to not trying to, you know, hurt yourself.
Off your finger.
This is a lot of glue and a lot of burning, so taking a different route this time.
I haven't figured out what I'm going to be for Halloween yet. I know that I do probably want it to be Disney something. I just haven't decided. There's just so many things that keep going through my mind. I usually already have my costumes done and made. I always make my own Halloween costumes.
Right now that you don't have it.
So the fact that Halloween is next week and I don't even know what I'm going to be, I'm really putting myself to the test here, but I will get something done. But I want to know, what is everybody else being for Halloween? If you are joining us, please tell me in the comments. I get some ideas. What is everyone being? What are you guys being for Halloween? Or is it a surprise?
I am going to be a cat because I made a cat headband and we're running with cats.
My nephew is going as a witch.
I love it.
And I love him to death. And so we as a family have all decided, well, us girls have all decided that we are going to go as witches as well. So we are going to be a coven of witches with him.
Nice.
And so
love it.
we are all banding together. So
Very cute.
little Benjamin and his coven of witches.
That's gonna be so cute.
That's
I
what we're
have-
doing.
I
Do you have
don't
a
have
phone?
anything this year because we're not having a party or anything. So I think I'm just gonna recycle my good old Harry Potter robes from Universal and walk around like that with Ava this year.
I love it.
I have a full robe set and a wand, and so I'm good. At any moment, I could be a witch.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a witch last year, so I wanted to change it up a little bit.
So
yeah.
I literally think I've been like probably a witch every year.
That was
Well,
my
almost
sister.
every year of my life that I was able to choose as a child. And it's like my favorite costume ever. So I'm happy this year being a witch again.
Well,
My
the witch
sister
is
was
very
witch every
versatile. Like, you can be a good witch, you can be a bad witch, you can be a
Right.
sexy witch, you can be a gross, nasty hag. Like, you can love that.
You can
Like
change
movie
it up.
Witches, the original OG movie witches. Yes, that is.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You can't go wrong.
No.
Can you please be bald underneath your wig and have no toes? No toes. I want you to be that witch.
That
I'm
was
100% that witch.
Should I be green? Should I paint my face green like your pumpkin?
yes.
Yes. Oh my
Please
gosh.
do the green one.
I have pictures of me when I was a witch and I painted my whole face green. I'll have to send those to you.
That was so good. I love that costume.
That was a lot of
Yes.
That was a good one. I just
So-
wore black lipstick last year to be a witch because I am the queen of last minute costumes, basically. So.
Hey,
Yeah,
if you guys need
you
last
get
minute
what you
costumes, I'm telling you, the one I did the other day was perfect. I just got
Yeah,
some
so that's what I was
red face paint, you guys, and
If you need a last minute idea for a costume, check out our tutorial that our live tutorial that we did last Thursday. You can find that on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook page. We brought you some simple last minute Halloween costume ideas where you really just have to DIY a headband and then paint your face accordingly. You're gonna have to have a ton of red paint if you want to follow in suit of Taylor. I recommend a whole tube of paint. They were a lot of fun, so much fun. I'm really glad that we were able to do that. So if
Yeah,
you
that one was lots of fun.
feel free to check that out.
Cat makeup really isn't that difficult either. It's not. You just need a good eyeliner pen and you're all set.
yeah, Carrie's was cute.
Okay, that stage
Yeah, if
makeup
I don't
costume
do
is
the wizard,
handy.
I might do my Dia de los Muertos again. That one was fun.
That was fun. You did a really good job on that.
Yes, you did.
I'm so glad I only did half my face because that
Oh my
was
God.
took me like 3 hours to do a whole face.
Didn't it turn you pink for a few?
Yes, because I used some crazy lipstick or something on the to make it really pop, and yeah, my face was pink for a couple of days. But thankfully my nerd glasses covered them up, so I was all right.
That's
No one
always
could
good.
really tell.
And I happen to know her office mate. She didn't care too much.
Yeah, she didn't care.
Because her office mate was covered in red face makeup the night before on live. So.
That was my favorite makeup you've done so far.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
to go
now,
from, you know, no makeup usually on a live to then a full face of red double makeup was quite the change.
It was so
I
good.
love it.
It was
Now I'm
fun.
just doing Mike's mouth. And I'm gonna paint some teeth,
Yay.
and then when white dries, then I'll do his pupil and the color, and then I'm gonna put his horns on, and Mike is done.
That's
Yay, it looks great.
So for Sully, as you know, Sully is a very particular color, so you're really probably gonna have to do a lot of mixing with some different paints. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to do this one on live, but you want to get somewhat of a taller pumpkin than more of a round pumpkin for Mike. Oh my God, it's so funny, Taylor. And then you're gonna do his whole, the whole pumpkin in the light shade of blue. And then you're gonna do almost like just blobs of purple around the pumpkin, but not necessarily on the front of the face, just keep that more blue. And then you're gonna do his facial features as well as 2 blue horns on the top. So that's.
I can't wait to see that one. I know. I was looking at this and I was like, I should have done Maui instead of Moana for this enormous pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
But I already had a plan. So it's just an extra large Moana.
Actually, what would be super funny, Carrie, is if you went to the store tomorrow and you got a really tiny one and you did Maui on the really tiny one.
That would be good. Because you guys shrink at one point. I could just do tattoo Maui. That would be pretty good. Oh man.
All right.
A lot of wrap. This is way more work than it looked like it was going to be. A little design.
Not as much work
This
as it
is-
would be to carve and clean up a pumpkin.
What do you guys think?
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
So adorable. I can't believe you were able to finish that all. Look at that.
So,
I definitely need to replenish my little pom-poms, but
yeah. That definitely is a few pom-poms there. That is so cute.
I do have a couple more left in the Etsy one.
How you put the pom-poms on. Did you use hot glue?
Yeah, I just use hot glue and I just kind of like boom, 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 put a bunch of hot glue down and then just threw
Nice.
on the pom-poms and just like I'm trying not to put too many of the same color together. I mean, it happens, but you know, trying to vary it a little, but now I'm running out of
Color
multiple
options.
colors, so it's whatever's left over now. And then I'm going back now and just kind of filling in any gaps.
Super
Very
cute.
cool. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep painting here. Taylor, is there anything else you want to let anybody know how to do to finish that pumpkin?
Well, make sure you have enough paper. So I recommend getting that book or a booklet of papers. I recommend glue sticks and a glue gun. Just a lot of glue. And my plan is, because I haven't gotten to actually painting my pumpkin yet, is to trace the face of Maleficent with a pencil once I get to that point, because my pumpkin's black, so I'll actually be able to like see the actual outline of it with the pencil. But other than that, guys, I'll let you know how it goes when I get there.
That's
all
right.
That's all I got for you.
Do you have
I
any
promise I'll tell you how I did this if you want to know, but holy moly.
Carrie, are you going to be doing anything else with your pumpkin that anybody needs to know about?
Yeah, well, I'm doing the burlap skirt. So my burlap was really, really thick. This is actually half. So I cut a piece in half. I'll show you the camera. And then I frayed it a little bit on each end. So it looks a little sort of grass skirt like.
I love it.
this pumpkin is enormous, so I'm gonna have to glue these guys together to go around the whole thing. And then I've got some seashells. I may need more now. So I'm gonna at least do the seashells on the very front, kind of right in the center of the burlap to make it like a cute little like seashell skirt. And then I may try to do the design on her little shirt or part of it possibly on the top. I really need to like take a peek at that again though, because it's kind of intricate. So we'll see if I can pull that one off. And then I've got some of this craziness here. I may shove some of that in there to just add a little grass skirt kind of feel to the bottom. We will see. We'll see where the pumpkin leads me.
I'm excited for you all to see this finished though.
All right. And then is there anything, oh my gosh, my camera. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh,
you're sideways, love.
That went wrong. I was so into painting. So is there anything else, Ryan, that anybody needs to know about for your Little Mermaid pumpkin?
No, it's just glitter. Oh, here, real quick while this is just sitting, I will show you kind of what I did. Take a little trip over here. So like I said, I did the glitter and the paint there. I'm gonna peel off this thing and then just paint it with like no, where did it go? A peach color up on top here. And then I took these seashells I had collected when I lived in South Carolina, and I painted them purple and then just sprinkled the paint in there. I'm gonna pop those on there like they're her little bra and wrap a ribbon around it to keep it intact, and that's it. It'll be super cute.
This is a very cute idea, girls. I'm stoked we did this one.
Me too.
I added some clouds down there at the bottom of my some little swirlies.
I love
What
that
I love
pumpkin.
about these pumpkins is that you're able to do these so far ahead of Halloween night, because your pumpkins aren't going to go bad the same way as if you were to carve the pumpkin. So this is just a really fun idea that you can fit into your busy schedules. I know that I usually wait till Halloween night to carve my pumpkins, and then I'm always like a mess, because then I've got to clean up and I've got to get ready and then, you know, be ready to hand out candy at nightfall.
Nightfall.
So I love this. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up now. We just thank you so much for tuning in with us and joining us. I'm sideways. I didn't even realize that. The camera. Abby is all over the place today. This is
it's just a haunted. It's haunted. It's fine.
Yes, I think my thing is haunted. But this is actually a perfect end to my crazy kind of day, which is just bananas. I feel like it's been upside down since I woke up. So anyways, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We're here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook. So thank you for tuning in. Next week, you'll be able to see us with a new craft that's kind of trending, and we're able to put our own spin on it, or something that's been an oldie but is going to come back as a new favorite. I don't know. Check in on Monday to see what that craft is and collect your supplies. We'll see you back here next Thursday. Please be sure to go to simplymadelocal.com and check out the Simply Made Local shop. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys back here next week. Bye. Have a good week.
Bye.